everyone, and welcome to our March board meeting. We're thankful to have the room full, that all of you guys are here to join us tonight. We're excited to see, especially these cool things down here on the floor, operate here in just a few minutes. Before we get started, I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then the Appaloosa JROTC is going to present the colors. So if you'll stand with me. Dear Lord, we're thankful for another opportunity to come before you tonight. We're so thankful just to be a part of one of the best school systems in our state. We're really excited to celebrate with all the ones that are getting awards and recognitions tonight. We're just thankful for everyone that's here. We pray that you'll just touch your hand on their lives and everyone in our system, keep them safe, healthy, let them have the best school year ever, and we just thank you. In all these things, Jesus, amen. Amen. All righty. Here they go.
Mark time. March. Right turn. March. Colors. Halt. Post. Colors. Present. Arms. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Left. Face. Mark time. March. Forward. March. Mark time. March. Colors. Halt. Left. Face.
I'm Cadet Commander of the Microphone.
I'm Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Cole. I'm Private First Class Kevin Salcedo.
I'm Cadet Private First Class Cooper Wood.
Right. Face. Forward. March.
Thank you so much, guys. You can be seated. Alrighty, at this time, I'd like to call for a motion to approve the minutes of the February 6, 2024 board meeting, the February 19th, 2024 called board meeting, and the February 27th work session and called board meeting.
So moved. Second.
Ms. Stevens, Ms. Bradford, all in favor? Okay, motion passes. Can I get a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
So moved. Second.
Ms. Kelly, Ms. Hendricks, all in favor? Alrighty, motion passes. Next, with the consent agenda, we're going to break it into two different groups. The first one is the new CTE courses presented by Dr. Wood, and the board policy IHE promotion and retention presented by Dr. Moten. Can I get a motion to approve those two consent items?
So moved. Second.
Ms. Stevens, Ms. Hendricks, all in favor? Motion passes. And then the second item we're going to vote on is the CFIT Grounds Improvement Project Guaranteed Maximum Price Increase.
So moved. I'll make a motion to approve.
Ms. Stevens, can I get a second?
Second.
Mr. Bailey, all in favor? Alrighty, motion passes. Alrighty guys, at this time, we're gonna go into a really quick executive session for just a few minutes to discuss or deliberate upon the appointment, employment, compensation, hiring, disciplinary action or dismissal, or periodic evaluation or rating of a public officer or employee, or to interview applicants for the position of superintendent.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
Alrighty, we will be back in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Hello, I'm Jessica Rayberg, the first-year principal at Appaloosa High School. I'm really glad to be here. I taught in the English department here for 11 years, and I'm glad to be back. This is an amazing school with amazing students and a great faculty, and we'd love to have you here.
I think teachers should work here because the community is great.
I love working here mostly because I never not feel supported. I have a wonderful faculty that I get to work with. My admin is always very supportive, and the kids like being here. They like being here in the library, they like reading, they like talking. with me about books and what they're doing, and so I've always felt very good about being a part of Appalachia.
When I asked teachers why they love being here, their answer was students. We have an amazing student body. It's diverse, and we have hallways filled with kind humans. They love being around each other. They love being around our faculty and staff. We fill the hallways with photos of them. We celebrate their accomplishments, and they're just generally kind and good people who want to contribute to society. We have a recent club that a couple of students have started, and it's the Kindness and Happiness Club, and that says it all about why we want to work with Appalachia students.
I think that it's a great place to come and work at because we have wonderful students here. We have wonderful staff. Everyone is just like a huge family.
We have a great student body. They're really kind and generally want to make the world a better place to live. So I keep coming back, and it gives me energy just to work around students like that. So show them what we need to show them.
So Appalachia is definitely a community. We are the Chi. We are a team, and we build all of our activities and enrichment and opportunities around being the Chi community, the Chi Nation, and we'd love for you to be a part of that nation. What it means to be a part of the Chi Nation is that somebody has your back. Our teachers support each other, they show up for each other, and they feel like a part of the team at all times. That's one great thing about being here, is that you know somebody's going to support you and want for you to be your very best for kids every day. Appalachia opened in the year 2000, and so now we have alumni as teachers and staff here, and we have second-generation students that are a part of our student body. It's an amazing place to be. It's a beautiful campus. It's clean. It's safe. And the best part is the people. We won for 3 out of 5 years the Cooperative Spirit Sportsmanship Award, which means people like coming here to compete and feel welcome here on our campus and feel like our students are great sports and kind and warm and welcoming, and they would welcome you as well. I hope you'll click apply and join us here at Appalachia High School.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Branham, the principal of Hammond Morris Middle School. Welcome to our school.
I love Hammond Morris Middle School because, there's too many reasons to count. First off, the administration, they are supportive. They truly captivate everything what it means to be admin. And then the students. The students truly care about their education and truly care about coming to school and learning every day with a good attitude.
I love Hammond Morris Middle School because we have a lot of great opportunities, such as the chorus program, drama program, band, and after-school sports. The teachers are all really nice, and you can feel free to ask any of them for help if you need it.
I believe that this school is the top school, middle school in Barrow County. We are Barrow Bold through and through. Our Wildcat family is part of this community. We welcome all parents, all community members into our doors to see the great things that we're doing here. We are striving for excellence. We take care of our kids. We take care of our community. We are family.
What makes Hammond Morris special and unique is all the relationships you build. I have been able to get so involved here. I'm cheer coaching as well as doing my master's. And it's just been, the level of support I've had is amazing. I have an amazing co-teacher, amazing administration, and the best students.
Our vision at Hammond Morris is to have a place where students love learning. And through innovative thinking, we're going to prepare them for the challenges and the opportunities that they're going to face in the 21st century.
I love Hammond Morris Middle School because there are a lot of clubs and communities they can join, and the teachers are very nice and supportive in everything that they do.
Teachers strive to work here because it is a great place to be, where we love our students, we love our faculty, we love our parents, and we love this community.
Hammond Morris is a great place to work because we are a big family and we support each other, and we're active, engaged, and involved with our students and with our community, and trying to build our community into a place we want to be and where we want our students to be happy as well as ourselves.
We want new Wildcats that want to teach, that love kids, and that will be part of a family. We want them to come to our school and see the vision about innovative thinking and striving for the best and helping our students reach their goals and challenges for the future. We want teachers who can create a community where everybody belongs. We hope you belong at Heyman Morris Middle School.
Hi, I'm Barbie Culp, and I am the mentor coordinator for Barrow County Schools.
I'm Rita Brookshire. I've taught in Barrow County Schools for 26.5 years, and I have recently retired, but I am trying to mentor again. Well, right now I am mentoring at County Line, and I have a little girl that's in 4th grade, and she's just a quiet, shy little thing. We mostly talk. I have asked her about academics and what her favorite subjects are and her hobbies. And she tells me about these things, but she always leads me back to, she just wants to talk. She doesn't necessarily want to do anything. Last year, I did have a child at Holen Elementary, and he was a kindergartner, and we would do different things together. We would go play something. You know, he liked magnets, so we would go play for about 30 minutes and talk. Sometimes I would read a story to him. The counselor asked me last year, maybe reading something to help with behavior, and we would talk about the character in the book and why this character should or shouldn't do something. And then sometimes we would just play, and he looked forward to me coming and just needed that time to himself. Time out of the classroom with that special someone, and nobody else got that. And I think he really thought that was pretty special. In the classroom, I was just shown that I really, we really need mentors and more of them. We need somebody there for some of those children, because it seems like, especially the last few years that I taught, there are more and more children, and as we had talked, more and more children that are lacking a wholesome family life with adults that are present all the time. And if these children can just have a few minutes of someone's time on a regular basis, that's really what they need.
If you have an extra 30 minutes a week, there's a student in Barrow County that needs you.
Hi, I'm Mindy Reed. I'm the proud principal of Bethlehem Elementary. Welcome to our school. Let me tell you a little bit about us to see if you might be interested in joining our school family. Bethlehem is unique in that we are the name of a small town that we serve. We serve the community of Bethlehem, Georgia in Barrow County, and we are nestled just on the very southern edge of the county in a very up-and-coming area. But as we grow, we really strive to keep that small town feel. We want to be a close-knit school and close-knit community, and we have great families and great educators here who really keep that in mind.
I absolutely love being at Bethlehem Elementary School because it is just the epitome of a real family. Everyone here is wonderful. We all work together. Everyone feels a part of the school. Administration is absolutely wonderful. They're so supportive, and it's just my favorite place to be.
One of the things that makes Bethlehem unique is that we are the shining stars. So our mascot is actually a star, and each Friday you'll see our instructional coach dressed as a star as we welcome and greet kids on their way in. Each Friday also means that it is a BES Spirit Day, and so we have students and staff who dress in our school colors or our BES Spirit wear to really celebrate our school. One of the things that we've implemented this year and that will continue next year and years beyond is we do a monthly PBIS assembly where we gather all of our stars, the entire school, in our gymnasium, and we highlight our Word of the Month, which is based on our Character Strong program. And then we also celebrate each other and really take pride in our school. We want to build that school spirit and school pride, and that is one way that we do that here at Bethlehem.
I think what makes Bethlehem unique and special is just how warm and inviting everyone is. I mean, everyone who comes into our building really is a part of our school, and it's just such a safe and special place.
One of the things that makes Bethlehem unique is we have a book vending machine. Some of the schools in our area also have one, but we are very proud of ours. One of the things that we do at Bethlehem is we are a PBIS school, and so our students can earn rewards, but sometimes we find those kids that are just doing that extra and above, and they get highlighted with a positive office referral. That positive office referral gives them the opportunity to earn a token that they can bring and use in our book vending machines. At Bethlehem, we have very high expectations for our students. We also have high expectations for each other. So if you would like to work in an environment where we are pushing each other to be our best and also pushing our students to be our best, this is the school for you. We do that in a loving way, though. We really consider ourselves a school family. We are really a connected group of people who are working for the same purpose, and that is to make our kids have the best learning experience possible. So we hope to see you possibly in the future at Bethlehem.
Hello and welcome to Auburn Elementary, home of the Tigers. My name is Lauren Carter and I have the honor and privilege of serving as principal of this amazing school. Our ideal Tiger team member builds meaningful relationships with students, relentlessly focuses on achievement, and promotes high expectations. At Auburn, we value a growth mindset and seek to engage students in relevant learning experiences.
We have such a strong sense of family community here at Auburn, and it's evident whether you walk around in the classrooms, whether you walk around the halls, or even if you go to some of our events like our family fun event that we had this fall where there were so many people gathered around reading books and eating s'mores. It was absolutely fantastic. There is just something special about a family unit, and our school is truly a family unit.
When I first came to Auburn Elementary from my other district, I was very welcomed. I had a great team. I actually got to meet them a lot earlier and during the summertime when they were here working at school. And I really got to kind of work with them and kind of see what I was going to be doing, which was really helpful. And they have been so supportive. They have helped me no matter what.
So I actually attended here at Auburn Elementary, and so being able to come and teach here, be involved in the community, the administration and the teachers have built such a positive learning environment for the students and a positive culture for the whole school. In addition to that, we're able to support each other. We're also able to work as a team and provide support that allows us to make this an exciting, welcoming, and positive environment for the teachers and the staff.
Auburn Elementary is a very special place. We believe that schools should be a warm, inviting place where students want to be, where laughter is common and teamwork is the norm. We look forward to meeting you soon as we search for the perfect fit for our Tiger family.
Hi, my name is Barbie Culp, and I'm the Barrow County Mentor Coordinator. And today I'm here with Mary, and she is a mentor at Holen Elementary.
I am. I am so lucky because I have a second grader. He's so sweet, so sweet. I was so glad to see him back after the landfill fiasco, and they were digital learning, and so I was delighted to see him back. He's young enough, he still likes to give hugs.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something at Holstenbeck because I live very close there, and I think I volunteered for reading, and you suggested the mentoring program. Well, when I was working, I was mentored at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and I appreciated it very much. And then I became a mentor eventually there. And so when you approached about the program here in the county, I thought that's perfect. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm a typical mentor. I love children. I think that's the basic requirement, is that you care about them and you're sincere in caring about them. And if you do that, that's really all they need. Mm-hmm. They will be like little flowers to the sun. I take a little craft of some kind, not expensive, and we start with that, and then that just gives us a chance to just kind of talk while we're busy with our fingers doing things. I also take a little snack. I hope that's okay. you know, a little pack of crackers or cookies, and he's always happy about that. If you're thinking about mentoring, the best thing I can tell you is you get back so much more than you ever give. It's just heartwarming, and I walk out of the school every week with a big smile on my face, because to be with such a sweet young man.
I think mentoring is a lot simpler than what people think it is. I think it sounds scary, it sounds overwhelming, it sounds like a huge commitment. And while it is a commitment, it is not, it's simple. It's a simple process of just caring for someone and listening, really. Again, we're always looking for mentors in Barrow County. If you work from home and have 30 minutes a week to spare, if you are retired, if you're a parent and you have 30 minutes to spare, we'd love to have you join our mentoring program and spend time with a student.
I think that there are a lot of children of all ages who would benefit from knowing that someone cares enough to be with them on a regular basis.
Hi, I'm Alex Holman. I'm the principal of the Arts and Innovation Magnet Program in Barrow County. This is CFIT, the Center for Innovative Teaching.
Why should somebody teach at AIM? I can answer that in a million different ways, but I think the simplest answer is this. At AIM, in my humble opinion and in the humble opinion of everybody that works here, we believe in this simple philosophy. The arts are not a luxury. To us, they are a necessity. I get to see the best out of my students each and every day by focusing on the arts, and they get to display the best version of themselves to us. That's why you should come to AIM.
The Arts and Innovation Magnet Program is a 6 through 8 middle school program that draws students from all 4 middle schools.
Alrighty guys, at this time I would like to call for a motion to approve the personnel report as presented.
So moved.
Mr. Bailey, Ms. Kelly, all in favor? Motion passes, and with that I would like to introduce you guys to the brand new principal of County Line Elementary School, Miss Grace Stone. And if you were on the SGT who worked so hard interviewing different candidates, if you will join us up at the front as well. They were just here.
You're a great representative.
I believe there were 8 really strong applicants for that position, and that SGT spent all day interviewing people, and I think we've got a good one. So we're very excited, and welcome Ms. Stone. Alrighty, at this time we're going to go into committee reports. Mr. Bailey has our Clean and Safe School Committee update.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, thank you. Ms. Maddox, Mr. Kane, and myself went on our Clean and Safe School meeting with Mr. Furlow and some of our staff, Mr. Skinner, and we went to Appalachia, Hangman Wars, and Yargo. And as usual, they make it tough on us. We spent some time there looking at their safety procedures and looking at how clean and well cared the schools are taken care of. And at the end of the day, it goes to the Chi, Appalachia.
Yay!
All right, congrats Appalachia. And now we're going to hop into the fun spot and talk about a few superintendent's recognitions. We'll start off with custodial recognitions with Mr. Pernow.
Good evening. We're happy to recognize tonight Ms. Catherine Fuentes. Catherine, if you would come up, please. Catherine is a custodian for us at CFIT. She's been a dedicated Primero staffing employee for several years and currently serves as a floor tech, utility tech at CFIT. But also, she covers for us when we have an absence in a day porter position, or if we have project work that we need done on the weekend. Catherine is always helping by stepping in and taking on those roles, and she does a great job, and we really appreciate all that she does for us. Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you, sir. Next, we'll have Mr. Ayers with the transportation recognition.
I'm sorry, Joe was a little quicker than what it normally is. I normally get my thoughts together a little better. So, good afternoon. How's everybody? Good. All right. Well, you know, we got a seamless operation with transportation over there. So, we'll have to recognize our folks to help that become a reality every day. So, we got one person out of each area and just stellar folks that we have over there. First one up is Asha Nelson. Asha's just fluid. She's just an even keel and just so smooth and just willing to jump in there with anything we need. Just a calm demeanor with everything despite what the challenges are. If she's not calm, I don't see it. So she does good at that part. So we appreciate her. Next one up is Claudia Melendez. Same thing with Claudia. She's just always willing to chip in. She's kind of new. She's been here, last year, Claudia? And look, now I'll give you this. Claudia, our media folks came over there, and Jason forgot that the media folks were coming, that was doing a little video clip for us with some transportation. And I had to reach around and grab some folks really quick, and she was one of them and just smiling the whole time. And most folks got nervous because they didn't have time to fix their hair and everything. But either way, she was one of those and does great. She had a natural smile. We just love to see her come in. She just brightens our day every time we see her. So thank you, Claudia. Next one up is Keith Warwick. Now, Keith's been in leadership before. Keith, you were at, Mayfield Dairy? Yeah, Keith was giving us free milk for a little while, so it worked out good for us at meetings and stuff. So, but Keith is another one, got a good sense of humor, positive, and always jumping in where he needs to. So, just helps us keep things going. We appreciate you. Last one up is Mary Daniel. Mary is also one of those very adaptable and just gets it all done. She's like a good sidekick for her area supervisor. She'll drive anything, go anywhere, do whatever's needed to be done, and you never hear nothing out of that. So we appreciate her too. Just knows how to get out there and grind and make it happen. So these are our folks. I appreciate them. Thank you guys for your support.
Alrighty, next I'd like to welcome up Dr. Wood with Sims Academy's FFA program.
Good evening, members of the board and families and students that are here tonight. As we've wrapped up February, we wanted to take a moment to recognize that February was National Career Technical Education Month. And this month is not just about acknowledging a program or a curriculum, it's about celebrating the opportunities it presents, the impact it has on students' lives, and the role it plays in shaping our future workforce. CTA Month is a time to shine a spotlight on the remarkable achievements of students, educators, and professionals who are at the forefront of career technical education. It's a moment to reflect on the invaluable skills, knowledge, and experiences that CTA imparts upon individuals, equipping them with the tools they need to thrive in an ever-evolving world. On behalf of CTAE, we would like to invite our school board members to a dining experience at Sim Stations Restaurant located at Sims, and we provided you with gift certificates tonight. CTAE staff have been busy all year, and just to recognize a few recent accomplishments, I want to recognize Wanderbarrow JRTC. They earned honor unit with distinction during their recent evaluation. Mandy Pugh from Appaloosa High School was just named TIGA, which is their organization, Teacher of the Year for the state. And we've had an Appaloosa High School student, Keeman Yang. He placed first in state lapel pin design. His peanut pin will be going to California in April. So those are just a few CTAE accomplishments, but we have several state leaderships and nationals still to come. But tonight, I'm here to recognize our ag students and teachers who are an important part of our CTAE program. Agriculture is not just about farming, it's a science, it's a business, and it's an art. And our agricultural students are learning to become future leaders in this industry, equipped with knowledge and skills to address challenges of food insecurity, sustainability, and environmental conservation. Our teachers, with their dedication and expertise, have been instrumental in guiding and inspiring these young minds. We have a presentation that's going that has a lot of their accomplishments. But right now I'd like to recognize some of our teachers and our students. So at first, I'd like to recognize Westside Middle School's ag teacher, Mary Claire Payne, tonight. You actually also have at your seats a bag that contains Georgia's top 10 agricultural commodities by value. And this was created by Westside's FFA chapter. So we wanted to share that with you guys tonight. I'd like to recognize Bear Creek Middle School ag teacher Megan Martin. And tonight, one of her FFA students with her tonight is Grace Skinner. I'd like to recognize Russell Middle School's ag teacher, Caitlin Maddox. And she has two students with her tonight, Carly Bowers and Ansley Daniels. I wanted to recognize our district. She serves as a district ag teacher and our young farmer sponsor, Caitlin Lavelle Thomas. Our Barrow Arts and Science Academy ag teacher, Katie Huberty. Appaloosa High School ag teachers, Emily Murphy. And Thomas Maddox. Well, they're coming up, and before we call the students, I did want to read. Obviously, ag is part of CTAE month, but they also have a big FFA week during the month of February. And one of the North Region staff members made a point to send me and Jessica Rayberg an email about Appaloosa. And she says, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the hard work of your school's FFA members and agricultural educator. Recently, Appaloosa High School competed in the Area 2 Agricultural Sales CDE and placed second in the area, qualifying that team for state competition in February. It takes hours of hard work, dedication, and extended learning time to compete at that level your school's team achieved. I appreciate the efforts that Mr. Maddox made on behalf of his students to prepare them for this event. It was no small task, so I wanted to make sure I read that. We have some Appaloosa students here with us tonight. Gracie Helton. Millie Maddox. Austin Putnam. William Harp. Abigail Scott. And Kaylee Brownlee. I'd like to recognize the Winder Barrow High School Ag teachers, Taylor Casper, and Krista Anderson. And their students with them tonight are Eli Sauls, Michaela Quinn, Catherine Anderson, Emery Crane, I'm going to do my best, Camila Basabi, Jesse McGee, Wilmer Casas Ramirez, and Maddie Moore. In closing, to our ag students, we extend a heartfelt congratulations and deepest gratitude. Your hard work, determination, and dedication have not gone unnoticed. As you embark on the next chapter of your journey, may you continue to sow the seeds of success, cultivate your passions, and harvest the fruits of your labor. To teachers, thank you for your commitment to our students. And as a community, let us continue to support and honor you as you continue to mold future leaders, innovators, and change makers. And to our families and our community members, we'd like to extend our sincere thanks as you wholeheartedly support our ag programs. Your unwavering support, whether it's through lending a helping hand at fundraisers, cheering on your students at competitions, or simply offering words of encouragement, has been the cornerstone of our success. So thank you. Thank you tonight.
All right, and last, I'd like to welcome up Mr. Bain with the Barrow Robotics Program.
Thank you, Chairman Raper. Thank you, board members, for having us tonight. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for the invitation to be here. This is a big deal, a big highlight of our season with the Barrow Robotics Program. While I'm thanking people, I want to make sure that I thank all the parents and family members of every kid involved in the Barrow Robotics Program. Thank y'all so much for trusting us with your kids and trusting us to help mold them. It means a great deal to us, so thank you. Our sponsors, board members, you have a copy of the Barrow Robotics Program business plan that's assembled by our students at an annual business meeting that we hold at the end of each season to go through a number of things. And I want to also, our sponsors on that back page, I want to thank them. And as well as our coaches and mentors, our 6th grade coach, Mr. James Kelly, who's he's over at the AIM program at CFIT. Ms. Paula Trube from Heyman Morris Middle School. Our 8th grade coach, Mr. John Cundy at Wandabur High School. Right here. We have a JV FTC mentor, Mr. Nestor Zulawaga with Westside Middle School. He's not here tonight. And then the biggest shout out that I could possibly give to my fellow program director, Ms. Tiffany Coles with Barrow 4-H. This program truly is the epitome of what partnership and collaboration means. This is not the Barrow County School System robotic program. This is the Barrow County Robotics Program. There's members from every single middle and high school in this county on these teams. There's not a Wandabur High School team, there's not a Bassett team, there's not a Westside team. All the teams have multiple students from multiple schools. It really is a big deal of part of our philosophy to have inclusion and not compete against each other, but to compete with each other. And I'm saying too much. So this has been a long season of lots of accomplishments from our robot camp that started back in June. Since July, when school started, yes, it starts in July, they've had practices every Monday and Wednesday. And then once competition comes, then a lot of times on Friday. And scrimmages and matches all day long on Saturday, well into the night. And then tournaments all the way to state championships. And so, but it's not me. This is a student-run program. So what I'm going to do is, to tell you more, I want to introduce Sam Rojas. Sam is our team captain of our varsity FTC team and the recently named valedictorian of the Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy. So he and some of his teammates and program members are going to take the reins from here. Thank y'all for letting me introduce them. Sam?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So just to tell you a bit about who we are proud members of the FIRST community. And to tell you about FIRST, it was founded in 1989 by inventor Dean Kamen. FIRST, which stands for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology, is a global nonprofit organization that prepares young people for the future through a suite of inclusive, team-based robotics programs from ages 4 to 18. This year, the Barrow Robotics Program fielded 3 middle school FIRST LEGO League FLL teams and 2 high school FIRST Tech Challenge teams, FTC teams. Thank you.
All right, I first wanted to thank you, Barrow County Board of Education. My name is Nick, and I'm also from the Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy, and I wanted to say that we had 5 Barrow County teams this year. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. We had 3 FIRST LEGO Leagues team, which Sam went over. We had Cloverbot 6, 56, 54-2, Cloverbot 7, 48, 81-6, and Cloverbot 8, 30-85. In addition, we also had 2 FIRST Tech Challenge teams, RoboClovers Junior Varsity, 21721, and RoboClovers Varsity, 18597. That's the team I'm on. With this, I will move on to Celeste. Thank you.
Hello, I'm a member of the 3085 FLL team, and I'm honored to mention all the awards we have gotten this season. So at the Northeast Georgia Regional Tournament, all 3 teams attended, and Team 56542 got the first place Robot Performance Award, and Team 48816 got the first place Robot Design Award, and then my team got the first place Champions Award, Team 3085. And then we all were able to move on to the Super Regionals Tournament, and we got 56542 at the Mountain View Super Regional Tournament, got the first place Robot Performance Award, and afterwards we were all able to advance to state championship. And at this, Team 3085 was able to get the first place Core Values Award. And I'd like to move on to Kaylin and Anna to talk about FTC's accomplishments.
Thank you, Celeste. My name is Kaylin, and I'm a member of Team 18597.
My name is Anna. I'm a member of Team 21721. So to start out with, Team 21721, we had a regular season record of 11-13-1.
Team 18597 had a record of 22-2-1.
Team 21721 was a semi-finalist alliance captain at the Northeast Georgia League Tournament.
Team 18597 was the finalist alliance captain at the Northeast Georgia League Tournament.
Team 21721 was awarded the first place Motivate Award at the Northeast Georgia League Tournament.
Team 18597 was first place in the Inspire Award at the Northeast Georgia League Tournament. Team 18597 also advanced to the state tournament, where we were 7th in the qualification rankings and 2nd place at in the Design Award. I would like to pass it over to Josie now.
Good evening, board. I'm Josie, and I'm freshman from Appalachia and team captain of JV Rover Clovers Team 21721. This season, we were faced with countless challenges and roadblocks, and like any leader, I had doubts. However, I also had hope, and so much of it. I think I definitely speak for all 5 of our teams when I say that I'm so pleased with our teams for persevering through this rigorous and crazy season. Many of our teams started anew as a group of individuals drawn together from all different middle schools and high schools, as Mr. Bain said. And now that I look at our teams, we've bonded to become one grand embodiment of FIRST. We strive for connections, innovation, and ultimately growth. I close tonight's visit today with a little phrase that I read in the past week. What divides us is infinitely weaker than what unites us. I'm so proud of Vera Robotics and our amazing mentors and staff who have brought us through this amazing journey.
All right, so the first nonprofit organization has a really bad habit of trademarking everything. And so one of the things that they've trademarked is the phrase "more than robots." This program, these kids, this partnership with 4-H, the community that we've built is so much more than robots.
Okay.
They're going to sit up for a second. So a soundbite of success that we hear way too often is, hey, a win's a win, we'll take it. And we put too much pressure on kids to win, no matter the cost, no matter what it takes. But in this program, the challenge is a little bit different. It's, can you win with gracious professionalism? And then more importantly, can you be satisfied at the end of the day when you've done your very best and somebody else's best was just a little bit better than yours? These kids are so awesome. So next, what we want to do is give you a sample of what an FTC robot competition looks like. Up here in front, you have 2 robots. This is half of a field. A full-size field is 12 foot by 12 foot with 1 foot walls all the way around. That barrier through the middle divides the field into a front stage and a back stage. Will, could you raise your hand? Will is in the front stage. It is divided by a truss curtain, those blue bars and yellow bars, which prevents any robot from getting from the front stage to the back stage that's more than 12 inches tall. Now, that bar goes all the way across a full field. We only brought part of it, so it does look like you would just drive around it, but that's not really an option. So the walls and the curtain to keep you from going from front to back. Could someone pick up a pixel? Nick, show them a pixel. These are the scoring elements for this year's competition. These are pixels that must be scored on the backdrop, which is that 30-degree angled wall with the white lines across it. And so robots have the challenge of taking pixels from the front stage to the back stage under a 12-inch height limit and then reaching up as far as 35 inches when your robot isn't that big. So during these 2.5-minute rounds, it's not a 1 versus 1, it's a 2 versus 2. There's a whole other blue team and a red team. They work together, and we're going to have our varsity and JV robots, 21721, affectionately named Grommet, and robot 18597, who has been coined Big Chungus. So the first 30 seconds are autonomous, which means once the students start their robot, the first 30 seconds of the match, they can have no human input whatsoever. It has to drive itself completely by itself. But the twist of this is after their hands off, the field is randomized. You'll see 3 blue tape strips, left, right, and center. Mr. Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Could you pick the number 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Please randomize the field to the number 2. So that means that duck is in the center. So that means now the field has been changed. The robot by itself must analyze the field to find out where the duck is, place a yellow pixel on the same piece of tape that the duck is on, and then drive to the backdrop and place a purple pixel in the middle because the duck is in the middle. I may have said it backwards. Sorry. Purple on the tape, yellow on the backdrop. Sam, could you please run your autonomous? So the first thing you'll see is the robot's arm will move up, revealing an artificial intelligence camera that will analyze and say, oh, that's where the duck is. It will then drive to that location, put a purple pixel on that piece of tape, then drive forward to the center of that board and drop that off there, and then earn an additional 5 points by parking in the blue taped backstage area with no human interaction. If Mr. Johnson had said 1, the duck would have been on the left, and without changing any program, the robot would have put the purple pixel on the left and the yellow pixel on the left side of the board. That is worth 50 points. Throughout most of the season, most of the teams in Georgia didn't finish the entire match with 50 points, if I'm being personally honest with you. The next 2.5 minutes are the teleop, which means a remote control. So there'll be an announcement that the drivers can pick up their controllers, and now they will pick up pixels from the front stage, move them to the back stage, and then place them on the backdrop. Drivers, you may begin that. You'll see a series of manipulators in the front of the robot that allow the robot to pick up pixels and then place them on the board. Cedar, could you please straighten that up? We didn't mount it to the field because we're here just temporarily. Cedar, could you hold that steady? Yeah, because it's not mounted to the floor. Thank you. And because we don't have walls or all the safety equipment that we would normally have, we are moving extremely slow today, just for safety's sake. Those white tape lines are worth 10-point bonuses as you do that. The last 30 seconds, we're going to do another simulation. This goes on for 2 minutes. And the last 30 seconds of the game is called the end game, which is you earn additional points for how you end the game. So one way to earn bonus points, you'll notice that there are paper airplanes that the students have created using very strict guidelines. If they are to launch their drone, which is what they're calling the paper airplane, launch the drone from the backstage over the truss to the front stage and into the audience, they earn an additional point. So let's simulate an in-game period at this time. Hope for the best. Yay! Yay! That's awesome. The last portion of the game is when the time runs out on the field, where is your robot? You can earn 5 points if you end the game with your robot in the backdrop, but you can earn an additional 30 points if your robot is completely suspended in the air by its own power. And so, yes, our robots lift. And here we go, one more. Maximum points. Yes, there we go. Thank you for allowing us the time and the space to do this demonstration. Our FLL teams have an 8-foot by 8-foot field. They have 30 different missions that they complete while doing an innovation project that affects their community. It's a big deal. We have a table out front if you'd like more details. They have their engineering notebooks. They have their business plans, all sorts of flair if you'd like a I Support Barrow Robotics program pin, all of that. Thank y'all so very much. Students, please answer any questions that they may have. Board, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have a question
question, but I have a statement. You guys are way impressive, seriously. And I just want to thank the parents and all of your friends who supported you in this, because I know it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort for you, and it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort for your parents and your siblings and everybody else, and I know you put a lot of time into this. I'm so grateful for all of the leaders that we have who have worked with you on this project. And frankly, I just want to know when y'all are going to do something like this again so I can come watch. Thank you.
We are happy to give demonstrations whenever, wherever. We have the partnership with Barrow 4-H, their bands, and they're always apt to drive us wherever we need to go. Again, I can't reiterate just how powerful the partnership is. This program wouldn't exist in its current state if it was just a 4-H program or if it was just a Barrow County School System program. It really is about partnership and collaboration. Yay, Ms. Tiffany.
And if we could have any family members of these amazing kids stand up, we know it takes a lot to support. We appreciate you guys. All righty. That is awesome. Congrats again. Alrighty, now we're going to jump down into the superintendent's department reports. We're going to start with Dr. Bowen with his support services report.
I don't think I can follow that.
I don't blame you.
I don't have anything.
That means we get to hear from Ms. Houston. Fun numbers. That's almost as fun as robots, right? She'll be presenting the business services report. You were supposed to use the robot to move them.
Again, I apologize for y'all having to sit through this, but we'll make it quick. All right, so our first report is on our ELOS revenues. This is our sales tax that all of you pay when you go shopping in Barrow County. For this month, it was $1,554,360, and that's up, for the year to date, it's up 3.2% from the prior year. For our general fund, I apologize. Can you go to the next one, Rochelle? And the next one. All right, this is our general fund board summary for February 29th, 2024. And our total fund balance was $96.6 million. Our total revenues year to date was $135.4 million. Our total expenditures year to date, $123.2 million. Our total revenues for the month of February, $11.3, and total expenditures for the month, $15 million. And our target is at, we're at 66% of the year, so we always like to see our revenues above that blue line and our expenditures below that blue line. All right, and then we'll move on to our special revenue fund. For our special revenue fund, our year-to-date for the month of January is $16.5 million revenue and $16.4 million in expenditures. For our capital projects, we spent $30 million year-to-date, and we earned $30 million year-to-date and spent $33.2 million because we are building BASA 2. That's a big expenditure for us. And then our debt service, our year-to-date revenues, $939,000, and our year-to-date expenditures, $1.4 million. Do you have any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, next we have Mr. Pernew with the system operations report. Thank you, sir. Dr. Moten with teaching and learning. Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Beggs with planning and personnel. All right, we'll see you later. And last but not least, Dr. Thompson with strategic information services. All righty, thank you, sir. All righty, now we're going to hop down into old business, and I'd like to invite up Dr. McCannon, who is going to give us an update on the superintendent search. Yes. If you guys would like to go take group pictures, that would be great.
Thank you.
Y'all can just leave the robots if you want to.
He said, no. Take my robot with me.
Tiffany.
It's okay.
You're fine.
Whatever's comfortable for you.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want to do.
All right. So, as you know, let me get my notes out here real quick. Hope y'all doing well.
Yes, sir.
I saw you light up in the back over there watching this robotics.
Yeah, it was interesting. Okay, so the pool's closed. Okay, so we have currently 24 applicants.
Wow.
So that's with one being pulled, and I'll explain that in a later date. And so next Monday, we'll start the process of discussing the application and how you want to proceed from there. Great news about your survey. We had 1,768 surveys. That's a record.
I'm sure it is. That's great.
So right now, the tally's being tabulated. Matter of fact,
Check 1, 2.
Monday, go ahead and get tabulated. I just got acknowledgement on my email. I guess our the tech person will be busy this week. I was hoping to have it to you, really have it to you, but I'll send a copy of it electronically, and that'll be something to help also guide us.
This is for the live stream.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. It'll help guide us through that process. So you'll have that information by next Monday. So that way you'll have something to look at as you're looking at making some decisions. You can also see what the community said and what they felt as you're basing some of your.
Is there any way to get that before Monday so we can
Yeah,
review
yes,
it?
ma'am. I'm trying to get it quick as I can.
Okay.
So I'll try to find out a time. Okay.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm. You have your profiles, right? We went over our profiles. I've sent you an electronic copy of your profile. So as far as I know, we're good to go on a profile. Is that correct? Yep. So we're ready. We're ready. So I've sent a profile to you, and so remember that profile is going to also help guide us in that process. If you need me to resend that to you, I have hard copies here. But that'll be two things that help guide you in that process as you go through. Is you'll have the input of the community, and you also have your standards of what you're kind of looking for, what you decided as a group to help guide you through that. All right. So we've got our tentative dates. I think everything's fine. I've sent you the tentative dates. And any questions of me?
May I have a hard copy?
Can I
Sure.
also?
I'll hand one right to you.
I'm a hard copy kind of.
I'll give every one of you a hard copy right before I leave.
That'd be great.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity, where are there is anybody from out of state? Are there several people from out of state?
I can tell you. I'll tell you what. I can tell you
I'm
for sure.
curious.
Yeah, it's no problem. We have 1, 2, 3 out of state that I know of, right?
That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, so you have some out of state, but you have the vast majority of your candidates are in state.
Or local.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a total of how many of them are in our system?
You say it again now.
How many of them are in our system?
In your system, you have 5 within your system. Okay.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And you have 2 that had recent experience in your system. And so remember, on a local candidate, that's different. A local candidate is treated different than an out of district candidate because you're very familiar with that candidate. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about that again on next Monday at 6 o'clock. Correct? We're starting at 6 next Monday. Is that correct?
I think it's 5 next Monday.
5's great. 5 is better. Okay, sure. Maybe make a note of that.
We anticipate being here for a while.
Yeah, I anticipate you being here. The last one I did, I think it was 4 hours and something, the last one I had. But you're a little bit ahead too, though. You're a little bit ahead, particularly if you've been discussing some of your questions, because that'll be part of that. Making sure because not only we have to decide who we interview,
we're always gonna have to kind of have that format on what we're gonna ask, kind of, you know, that. So you've already had a chance to be working on that in our, you know, in our previous meetings. What other questions?
Any other questions?
I think I'm good. I'm good.
All righty. Thank you so much for giving us that update.
Thank you. And I'll pass out those handouts if you don't mind. And I'll give this back to whoever I need to. Sorry.
Al, do you need to meet in the executive session with you?
I think so.
Okay.
No, we're good.
Cool. Okay. We're done. So, yeah. At this time, can I get a motion to authorization for committees to meet?
Second.
Ms. Kelly, Ms. Stevens, all in favor? All righty, motion passes. All right. Notice the next meeting dates, including 5 p.m. next Monday.
Yeah, they're not on this thing. They weren't put on there.
All right, we'll get them sent out to you guys. If there's nothing else to discuss, we're adjourned.